Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Single and Saved TV. It is our hope that you always leave with real, relevant, and responsible solutions. Let's welcome our host, Coach L. Renee Nix. Hello, hello, hello. Grace and peace to each of you all. It's your girl, El Renee, and I am welcoming you once again to Single and Saved TV. This is episode 6, and what an amazing episode we have in store for you tonight. If you've never watched me before, again, welcome to our show. God afforded me an opportunity in 2018 to co-author a book where I talked about the absolute worst heartbreak I had ever experienced in my life. I'm an educator. I'm an author. I am a life coach. I'm a mentor, and I specialize in helping Christian singles avoid time-wasting relationships. When God showed me what I was doing wrong in the area of love and relationships, I had no other choice but to come and begin to start Single and Saved in the Kingdom. It is our desire that we help you foster better relationships, first with yourself and also with God. And then He can begin to show you how and what to do when you're in other relationships. I am so thankful for all of the feedback that I've been getting from all of you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your comments and your feedback. And thank you for your continued upliftment here on Rethink TV. I'm so honored to be here, and tonight is going to be a great show. Listen, Mother's Day is coming up, and I thought it was time for me to begin to introduce the Ladies Room Show. So at this time, I'd love to introduce my special guests on tonight. I call them my attendants. That's right. My one and only blood sister, Andrea Briscoe, and Cena the Diva. Let's give them a Single and Saved welcome as we bring them into the room. Where are you, my ladies? Are y'all there? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Let's see where they are. There they are. Hey girl. Hi. Yes. I'm so excited that you all are here on tonight. Welcome to Rethink TV, ladies. Welcome. I'm going to let you all introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about who you are, and then we'll move on from there. Go ahead. Let's start with the baby of the group, Miss Cena Hyde, as we call her, Cena the Diva.
Hello and greetings to everyone. I am Cena. I am the CEO and founder of Push Her Movement, where I proudly serve as your Push Her. I promote passion, unity, strength, and healing for her, meaning you and all women from all walks of life. Listen, I'm excited to be on with my sis today. Rethink TV, like we on TV. We inside the tube.
We international, y'all. We international.
So this is definitely a huge milestone for her. And I just want to take this moment to thank you for allowing me to be a part of such an amazing opportunity for you.
Of course, absolutely. You know, I got to take this ride with my girls. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. All right, my one and only blood sister. This is the one I'll fight. I'll kill a dead roach over this one right here. Come on, Andrea. Tell us a little bit about you.
Hello, family. Hey, girls, I missed y'all. Oh, my God. It's been forever. I am Andrea Briscoe. I am the founder and the CEO of Love You Better Life. And Love You Better Life is a 501c3 nonprofit that assists and supports single mothers, women, youth, and young adults who are living without homes on the streets in tent encampments. We provide personal essential bags, foods, help them to get back on their feet and to remind them that they have not been forgotten. In addition to that, last year, I had the opportunity to co-author a book called Stuck Is Not Your Story, best-selling book. And then 2 weeks ago, oh my God, I launched Andrea's Treasure Chest. Yes. And inside Andrea's Treasure Chest is everything that I love. I'm a girly girl. I love pinks. I love diamonds. I love tiaras. So last week, we launched the I Am Lip Gloss collection. And our slogan is, we know who we are and we wear it well. So I'm excited to be here.
Well, honey, I feel like that was a whole commercial.
Yes, it was. It was.
You gotta let us know who you are. And listen, if you're saying, what in the world is the ladies' room? Listen, you know, when you go to a really, really fancy restaurant and you go into the restroom, right? We go to the restroom to relieve ourselves, to refresh ourselves, to release things that don't need to be inside of us, right? And then if it's a fancy establishment, you have attendants there. They're there to give you mouthwash and lip gloss and mints and a little nice fancy towel to let you clean up and all of those kinds of things. Well, guess what? Think of us tonight as your fancy attendants. It is our job and our endeavor every time we come on Single and Safe for us to provide that relief and that release that you may need, that encouragement, that empowerment, whatever you are going through. We hope that when you leave the ladies' room on tonight, that you walk away a little bit lighter. All right. So listen, now, if you think I'm out of control by myself, you have no idea how we get started on the ladies' room. We always start out with hot topics. We love to dish about the latest things that are going on in the world and just the different topics that we talk about. I was going to talk about this Met Gala, but we're going to go there about that. We'll talk about that a little later. But because we love fashion, all of us are we're our own fashionistas and we love fashion. But that Met Gala was taking me through something. I am really confused about some of the things that were supposed to be art. But hey, to each his own. But let's talk about this. I had a potential client. I did a potential, sipping, a chat conversation with this particular person. And we were talking to see whether or not we'd be a good fit for one another. And this topic just intrigued me. And so since Mother's Day is coming up, everything we're going to talk about tonight is related and dedicated to our amazing moms, right? It's the hardest job, most thankless job on earth. And we understand that. And we salute all you all that are mothers. And hopefully we'll give you some laughs and giggles tonight. If you are missing your mom and your mom is no longer with us, we hope that we give you some giggles and keep you and brighten up your day. But listen, y'all, this particular lady, they've been married for about 4 years and they just had a baby and they had some fertility issues. So this baby is definitely like the miracle baby for them. And she was saying that she was really struggling in her relationship because she feels like her husband feels jealous because he feels like there is this disconnection between them. And she's so in tuned into what the baby needs. And when I say the baby is 3. Let's go there. The baby's up in age now. And she said that the drawing point was that she started to introduce co-sleeping and wanted them to practice that as a family, where from now on or until the child was no longer ready, until the child didn't want to, she wants the child to sleep in the bed with them every night until the child is ready to leave their bedroom. What say ye? I still don't have no coffee, but I need something to sip on with this one, y'all. What do y'all think about this? I mean, this is a real thing. Like, I was doing the research and Cena, I'm just saying, this is a real thing. What do y'all think about this? Co-sleeping, you stay until you don't feel like sleeping in there with your mom and daddy. I mean, this could go on to high school. Like, what's up with that? What do y'all think?
I was schooled.
This is a real thing, y'all. People are really into this now. This is a big deal. What do y'all think? I mean, what's going on with us all sleeping together like we are family? I mean, we are, but
you going first, big sis?
Listen, first and foremost, if I can just keep it 100, I miss the days that I had a bed to myself. Okay, I don't even want two. Look, one person in there is enough. It's 3 is too entirely too much. But absolutely, you have to be careful about. And the Bible talks about this. Like you ask God for it, you pray for it, and then you got it. And now you treat it like a God. And then you're forgetting about the intimacy. You know, I say that the bed, your husband is saying, like, this is my area where I am intimate with you, where I show you how much I love you. So the bed to him is intimacy. Absolutely. Now the family room, we can play footsies and cuddle and all of that. But you got to be careful that you don't put on your son what your husband should be doing.
See, that's what I was wondering. It sounds almost like you have switched your priorities in terms of this is my man now. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't like it when mothers call their son, oh, that's my little king, that's my little man. And no, it's not. That's your son. That's your son. It's not your little man. It's not your king. It's not. But anyway, go ahead. What do you think, Miss Diva?
I do feel that she needs to know how to separate, because that's an issue. Yeah. And for her to not give a time frame as into when it will end is very confusing to me, because I mean, let's just be honest, as they grow, things happen, so I do not want to be laying next to my son in any act, and I don't have a son, but I know I would not want to lay next to my son in any aspect. And I mean, let's just be honest, they wake up in certain situations.
Oh, wow. I hadn't even thought about that. Okay. Now
that's out of pocket. And so I feel like, even though she has this this great connection with her son, she needs to, lay with him in his bed until he falls off to sleep, and then you go to your bed with your husband, because I mean, y'all married, so things happen. How you gonna do that in the baby right there?
Or are you even doing that?
See, that's what I wanted to,
and that's an issue too, because now you neglect him.
And it goes back to something that we've often said on the live series that we've been talking about we've been doing for about a year. We are so out of balance when it comes to things. And again, this is why we're talking about these things, because as a mom, which kind of leads me into my next question, we know that motherhood is so overwhelming. And I think that there's so much pressure that is put on moms, even dare to say more than dads. Let's go there, right? Because a lot of people are just kind of used to dad being there, and we're kind of giving, even on social media, we're giving dads these applause because they took a picture holding the baby. Baby, it's so much more that needs to be done. So I'm not impressed with you holding the baby and taking a picture while the baby sleep.
Not at all.
That's not, what I mean? And I'm not putting down dads that are active. I think men are getting more active in the role of playing what they're supposed to play as a father. But what I'm saying is that I think that sometimes with women, to me, it almost sounds like it's safer for you to put your heart and soul and mind into a relationship with your kid, because you can't make the man do what you want him to do. You're going to have to learn how to compromise. You're going to have to learn how, to do that give and take, and that they have their own opinion. Whereas it almost seems like this baby, you're like you said, you're making it to where you're idolizing it. Yes, Lord, I asked you for this.
Right.
You want to be responsible with what God has given us. Even a baby, even a husband, whatever the scenario is. And so I just thought that was so interesting. I definitely wanted to start the show off with that, because I thought this is a real thing. People are actually reintroducing this whole thing about let's keep the baby in or keep the kid in, and we're just having a sleepover every night. And I'm just like, well, when do y'all ever have, and when do you reset? You know what I mean? Like when? So here's the question. Here's my next question to you all, since you both are biological mothers. Why do you think mothering is so overwhelming? What do you think is the most overwhelming part about being a mom? Why do you think women are just so overwhelmed with the role of being a mother?
I would say because I'm a single mother, I have to worry about me. I have to take care of me. I have to do for me. Then I have to also take care of her, do for her, make sure she's good. Then I also have to take care of the house, make sure the house is good, make sure this is good. Then I also got to take care of anything that pops up out the blue. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes overwhelming because it's so much on you. You are the go-to person.
Right.
You are the one, you're the one that they're looking at. Yeah. Especially when it's a single parent household, you're the only, it's you. Yeah. For everything. I stumped my toe. I got a headache. My stomach hurt. Right. I need this. I need that. You are the sole provider. So it's overwhelming because you not only have to do for you, but you got to look out for that little person too.
That's
you know.
correct.
So
Correct.
when you're trying to find that balance, sometimes it's kind of hard because, you know, and that's a lot of times off subject, but that's a lot of times why some people are not able to do their dreams and their hopes and their aspirations because they're so consumed and overwhelmed with
That's a good
just
word.
life that I can't even worry about that.
Yeah.
Because I got to deal with this, and I'm already sinking,
Right.
or I'm already, you know, my plate's already full. I can't add anything else to it. So,
absolutely,
for me, that's definitely what it is. It's just a lot. I'm that one person that's doing everything.
Yeah.
I am so glad that you said that, even about filling up your plate. I think that's super important. And I love it that you also said because you have to play so many different roles at one time. That's awesome. What are you going to say, Andrea?
I think that we have not seen motherhood in a successful manner. We've always seen the struggle of a mother.
Right.
We've never seen the balance.
Yes.
A good,
I completely agree with that statement.
You know what I'm saying? We've always seen that the mother, she's doing 1,000 things, that she's doing all the thinking, she's doing all the picking up, she's doing all the planning, she's doing all the execute. But we've never
all
seen
the sacrificing.
But we haven't seen the balance of it as it being a partnership. Come on. Motherhood and fatherhood is a partnership, not just one person doing all the time. And I can definitely relate. I mean, my sister knows that, you know, I once was a single mother. I once was a single mother. And if it wasn't for my village, I had a village that helped me with my daughter. So when I could not do, when I was not present, I had other people that I trusted to make sure that nothing was missing for my child. And a lot of times we don't feel like that. We feel like we got to do absolutely every single thing. Well, who says you had to do every single thing? That's because that's what you saw. That's what grandmama did, big mama did before her.
Yes, ma'am.
When do we say stop it, hit the pause button, let me regroup, because I don't have to do it all.
Right. And I'm so glad you said that, because I was just talking to someone earlier today. You know, this is a part of limiting beliefs is what this is about, right? There are these beliefs that we have that limit us. Right. We believe that if I don't do it, it won't get done. We believe that, nobody can do it right but me. You know, they're not gonna, things are gonna fall apart if I'm not the one involved with all of the aspects of everything. Correct. And I like what you said, Andrea, about the fact too that, we have those examples, right? Big mom, me mom, big mama, whoever you had in your life that was that rock is what I'm saying. And one thing I want to say to you all, especially even coming up to Mother's Day, you've got to learn how to show people how to treat you, right? Yeah. If you're always putting yourself as, superwoman, then people will start to continue to treat you like superwoman. Right. Even when your cape is torn and tattered, even when, you just want to be, Clark Kent. You don't want to be superwoman that day. But again, when you always put your needs to the side, when you always sacrifice. And here's the thing, because I know what moms say, especially good moms, right? People who are really intentional about wanting to be all that they are supposed to be to their children. The best thing you can let your child see is balance. And I love that you said that. Let them see that there's limits and boundaries, even to mothering, so that I'm not consuming things. But here's the thing, though. If you are not healed, if you're not healthy, if you're not whole emotionally, you will make motherhood even an addiction. Yep. Oh my God. Yes, I said it. Yes, I did. Yeah. Because you don't have any other thing going on in your life. Like you said, you've got dreams deferred, right? And so we're encouraging you all tonight that, listen, give yourself some balance. Nobody's going to give it to you. That's the other thing I had to learn. People aren't going to say, oh, it's all right for you to be, to take some time for yourself. It's something that you have to be intentional about, right? All right. So here's another thing that I want us to kind of talk about, because again, Mother's Day is coming up, and how do you suggest? I was sharing this with somebody too, because they're like, listen, their complaint was, I don't even really get to enjoy Mother's Day the way I think I'm supposed to, because although I'm a mother, I'm also the one that's trying to make sure that my mom is taken care of. And so then it ends up being where everybody's coming to my house and I'm preparing the food and, I'm doing all of these things. So what are your suggestions for moms this Mother's Day that they can still be able to enjoy? And what do you think about all of that balancing out? Because it's supposed to be y'all day. All right. So what do y'all think?
Definitely change the narrative. I mean, if I don't know if that person is the only child or whatever the case may be, but you got to find alternative ways in order to make the day less stressful for you. The goal and the objective is to release and to relieve yourself of any extra duties on that day, So of course you want to make sure that your mother is taken care of. That's just like with me. I want to make sure my mom is good and make sure that she's taken care of. But I do know that there is a limit. I'm not going to just say I'm going to cook her a 5-course meal, knowing that I'm supposed to be relaxing with my feet kicked up that day too. So we'll find another alternative. Maybe it's going out to eat, which I know, sometimes would be hectic because of the day. Sometimes you can't do everything on that day.
Now that's what I was gonna say.
Right. That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah, we get so stuck to that one day, but we break this thing up. All right, we go on Tuesday for you, and on Friday we going for me, and on Sunday we all gonna be in our own houses, so we can be enjoying what our families want to do. I love it.
And I was gonna say, she had already said that, but that's what I was going to say. A lot of times we are so stuck in traditions and then we are miserable, burned out, and tired, and we're not good for anybody.
Right.
So my suggestion would be, if you have done it, and me and my sister talk about this all the time, if you have a relationship and you have communication, you spend time all during out the year, that one day
does not matter. Come on. That's just like Valentine's Day. That's just like all of that. Everybody want to go through and spend all this money,
right,
just to make somebody look good on that one day. But if you do it for me throughout the year, I don't care about that day. You can miss that day. Glad.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
What she say? Did she say something? Oh, glasses? Wait, what glasses doing? What we doing?
I said something.
Wait, I don't have a cup. I don't got a cup. I ain't got a cup.
Is this thing on? Are y'all
not the mic? Did she pull out the mic? Wait. Hey, look. Hey, I'll get this. You want me to get the keyboard? You want me to put the keyboard? Not the mic.
Let me put this out here for these single women.
Not the mic.
Y'all listen. Okay. Y'all make me act like.
But I'm gonna turn this keyboard on. What you in C#?
It's right there by you now.
Y'all know this keyboard is right. I put it in C#. I'm gonna turn the keyboard on.
Single women. Single. Are y'all listening to me? Is this
I'm listening.
Don't you go into no relationship telling that man you can miss that day.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
Don't you say don't get that out your vocabulary. You let that man love you every day he's supposed to. Period. On top of, in addition to, also, I need these random everyday days as well. Here we go.
All of them.
Yeah.
We get no excuse.
Now I got to go there about this, y'all. Y'all know
no
me. Excuse. I got to be real about this thing because again, I think that these are the things that are limiting us in relationships. We think it can only be one or the other. No, dear, it needs to be all of the above. Is anybody? Are y'all listening to me?
I'm getting ready. I'm gonna plug the keyboard up. Hold on. I'll be right back.
What I'm saying is that I completely agree. I mean, I'm being funny now. Y'all know how I get on the microphone, but listen, I'm being funny, but I'm being serious. Y'all make me act like, let me take my glasses off, because y'all make me act this way. But listen, I'm being so for real about this. Because.
Say it again. What you say?
Not the brush.
Please. Okay. All right. We on TV, y'all. We got to.
When you pulled that mic out, I'm sorry.
That's your brush too, though.
When she pulled that mic out, I'm gonna get my own sheet and just lay on the floor and prostrate.
Not the sheet.
Look, I put my own glasses out. I'm gonna get the sheet just to cover myself.
Okay.
I seen the mic, but I didn't know the mic. Okay, we back.
Okay. 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 I'm gonna pull it back together.
Okay, we back.
It's my fault. I did it. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all, please come back and watch the next episode. I promise you we're gonna do better.
We're not gonna let you break us back.
Coming back. Okay. All right. If this was a blooper reel, I promise you. Right. Okay, it was my fault. I'm sorry. Okay, let me get back into coach mode.
I done dropped my glasses. Okay, we back.
Okay. I'm really serious. I can't even look at you. Listen, seriously though, this brings up the whole point as well, right? Limiting beliefs about women and our roles and what we're supposed to accept and not accept. I want us to be very careful because what we tend to do when we say that, although on one side we're trying to be understanding, you're trying to be understanding, you're trying to be like, listen, I'm not high maintenance. That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay. Mm-hmm. I want you to be careful though about this mentality of being high maintenance, low maintenance, because when you try to be low maintenance, then what you're saying is you are showing people that it doesn't take much.
That's good.
To satisfy me. It doesn't take much to make me happy. And it may not. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying that sometimes we got to be careful because we're putting these things out in the atmosphere that people are listening, right? And people will treat you the way you teach them how to treat you. So that was the whole point. I apologize. We're going to get back on track. We went off the rails, but we're back. Okay, here we are. Okay. But it's okay. Go ahead, Andrea. I don't even know what we're talking about. The whole show is over. Y'all have a good night here. Happy Mother's Day. I don't even know what we're doing at this point.
Oh my God.
Oh, this was
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. Yeah, but I mean, I definitely agree with that. That we have to, as I always say, how you start off is how you're going to be. Mm-hmm. That's with your family, your friends, your boo thing.
Any relationship, right.
Yeah, how you start off is how you're going to be. So I always aim high. I'm aiming high. Now, if you're gonna meet me, you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to aim high and begin. You have to think, I'm worthy of this. I'm worth this. I am worthy of this.
And you're offering high.
Come on, Jesus.
Now,
I was getting ready to shout right there.
Now, I'm back now. I'm back. I'm back down on earth. I went away for a minute, but I'm back, y'all. Really, Black Devil Star. Okay, but listen.
No. I'm good.
Seriously. You not only are you going to start high because I'm worth it, but remember, quality women and women of purpose, you're offering high.
Correct.
You're not being cheap. You're not being selfish. You're not being, it's my way or no way. Most of the time, these are the same women that are meeting you where you are. Mm-hmm. So that's where I was going before I went all the way to Pluto, but I'm back on Earth now. The point I was trying to make is just that, no, let's stop limiting ourselves, honey. You need to be whatever you're supposed to be on all those special days. And I want specialness all the time. We build it, and I get what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying. Like, listen, I don't want to make it seem like, it's Valentine's Day, so this is the only time you can do whatever. I'm not saying that, but I am saying that is sometimes limiting us as well. I want you to show me love as often as you need to, and as often as you feel like I need to be loved. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, let's switch lanes. Can we say amen? We're gonna switch
amen.
All right, so listen, this is we're moving over into our Mother's Day tribute, right? And I want to know from both of you all, again, I don't have any biological children, but I have many, many adopted children, the kids that I teach and mentor and different, young ladies that are in my life that God has placed there with me. But what is it that you love the most, both of you all, about being a mom? What is it about being a mom and I love, as soon as I said that, y'all, the smiles. I love it. I'm already in. I love it. What makes it so great to be a mom? What is it that you love about being a mom?
You want to go?
I
And you're
will.
both great moms, by the way. So let me say that.
I love hanging out with my girls, with my grandbabies. I love that our love language, our family love language is food. And so we love, cooking. We love playing games together. I like being around them. I like their point of view. I like that we can joke and play and that we also can have serious conversation. I like that we are friends. And a lot of people, even when they see us, like even when they see my sister now, they're like, are y'all really best friends? I'm like, we are really best friends and we love being around each other.
We do.
And that's what I love. I love being around my family because we love being around each other. It's nothing else like it. And for so
it's
long,
not hard. It's not hard. It's not awkward. It's not, That's good. That's good.
And none of my girls are nothing like me. So they are nothing
the opposite.
Yeah. They were like, anything happened to me, Kiara's already said she's having a yard sale. So y'all make sure y'all come and get my good stuff down.
Oh God. Oh God.
I love that we grow together, that we have learned how to disagree, but we still love each other. Just because I don't agree with you, just because I don't see your point of view, don't mean I don't love you. Right. It just means I'm learning how to accept how you think and how my thinking and your thinking meets in the middle. I'm sorry. I do love being a mother, considering I didn't even want to be a mother at first. I'm just being honest. Okay. I didn't want no kids. I didn't want no kids. I didn't want a husband. I didn't want none of that. You know what I mean? I wanted to be Miss Independent.
And but she's been married. Oh, Miss Independent part 3 is coming, y'all.
I did a plug right there. Did y'all see me do a plug?
You did a plug.
Miss Independent part 3 is coming. Y'all wait for it.
She got the mic, Lord.
Go ahead, Cena.
So what I love about being a mother is just seeing all of the hard work that I'm putting into trying to be a good mother. My daughter had a friend to come over to the house, and I'm real manners. We're gonna do that. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And the little girl came and spent the night, and her mother called me and was like, Vania is just so respectful. I mean, the yes ma'am and no ma'am. She was like, the way that she was, I was talking to my daughter, and I guess her daughter wasn't paying her attention. She was like, listen to your mom. She was like, it just shows that, you have those good parenting skills that you don't play. And I told her, I said, I don't. I said, it's not an option. You're going to do that, So I love the fact that I can see that, what I put in her, it shows to other people, other parents. I love the fact that now that she's older, she's 12, she cooks.
Come on, cook ministry. Yes.
She cooking me breakfast in bed, spaghetti and corn. And I mean, she cooks, so I don't have to cook, she'll do it. And so I love the fact that, she is like me, she's my mini-me. She's been following in my steps for years. So I just love the fact that I get to, that God blessed me with her, to be able to be her overseer here on this side. And to just, have this journey with her, to kind of, tell her, I tell her some things that I've been through that her mind can, comprehend. And I just kind of, just to guide her, I'm thankful for that, because I went through a lot as a child. And, sometimes you want to try to correct what you've been through. So this gives me an opportunity to kind of see what I can do differently as a mother. So I'm just thankful.
Well, I am so excited about you guys and your motherhood journey, because I do watch you both, and I think that you guys are the kind of moms that the thing if I had an opportunity to have biological children, I think the thing that I would have wanted to the most is I always wanted my kid to feel comfortable coming to me. Mm-hmm. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be that kind of mom. I don't want to be your best friend. Right. I don't want you, when I say I mean it. But I do want, I love, and even the kids that I work with now, I absolutely love that my students know they can come to me. You know,
Right.
they know that I'm that safe place. I think that's something that I absolutely love about being a school mom and a foster mom to a certain extent to the kids that I'm able to work with, because I know what that feels like. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right. So here we go. We're getting a little deep now. Let's give a little, but this is a good one. Tell us a story, each of you. Tell us a story about a lesson that your mom taught you. What did your own mothers teach you? Help us, precious memories.
This should not be funny.
Did you get the mic again?
This should not be funny.
Go
It
ahead,
should
Sarah.
not.
How they linger.
You gonna put me? You gonna put me first?
Yeah, because I'm gonna give her plug this. I'm gonna plug this keyboard up.
This is dedicated to my little sister Chrissy. I love you.
That is so Chrissy would do. Oh, okay.
Okay, who? Either one doesn't matter.
So for me, she taught me to never give up, to be resilient, just to continue to go after what it is that I desire. Even with me being in the play now and all of that, I've talked about, just wanting to be on stage. I've done it years ago, and she wasn't able to be there. So I'm excited that she's going to be at this one. But she just always taught me, I know that she's my number one supporter. She, regardless if she's in the front row or not, I know that her love and her spirit is with me. She's definitely cheering me on. So she taught me to just go for my dreams, just go for it.
That's so beautiful. Dreams. That's so beautiful.
So, my mom has taught me how to love unconditionally and support.
Yes.
Love means that you never give up on your family.
Absolutely.
Never give up on your family, and that you support even when you don't see the vision and you can't see it. You just support.
That's good.
She's definitely been the pillow of unconditional love.
Absolutely.
Now her language is I'll cuss you out.
Now, wait a minute. Now you gonna get off the phone. You ain't gonna do her like that.
But she loves. But she loves her, and it's the unconditional love. Like she never wants you to feel like you're by yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm my mama.
I love it. I think that my mother and my grandmother both have taught me how to always present myself as an elegant woman. You know what I mean? Like I can truly say that. Like my mother and my grandmother are the epitome of the Black Southern, Southern belle. You know what I mean? Like my grandmother, honey, would take a handkerchief. I mean, just the daintiness. That's what I'm trying to say. I can definitely be aggressive and assertive. But I have definitely learned that daintiness. And even now that I'm married, it's so scary sometimes because I see my mother and my grandmother oozing out of me and how they took care of their husbands, how they took care of the men and their family. And, even to the point of how to love a man and still make him feel like a man. I definitely think I can see that now, even though I'm a strong woman, I'm Miss Independent, we talk about that, but I know that my mom has always treated my dad like he was a king, and the same thing with my grandmother, she a little short, 5'2", 5'1", little lady, but she also showed me how with a few words, she didn't have to cuss. She'd have to raise her voice. But let me tell you something, honey. Inez Edwards, she'll get you together. And then she'll say, now, if anybody knows about it, you'll be the one that told it. And I'm like, so you just told me off and then you put me back together. But I'm thankful for that. I am. They definitely have taught me how to be a resilient woman. And I am thankful for that. All right. So listen, although we love our moms, right? But we talked about this a little bit earlier as well. It is so important to have a village.
What you says?
Come on here, village of women. Y'all, my absolute, what has knocked my favorite movie, and one of my favorite movies was The Color Purple, right? But what has completely knocked sister. Okay, but I'm focused. What has knocked that movie down to number 2 was The Woman King. Did y'all see that?
Oh my God, girl, come here,
honey.
Yes,
honey.
yes.
It restored my faith in the village.
That's it. Absolutely.
Village, y'all. That movie is it knocked The Color Purple out. I'm serious. It's number 2 because I love musicals, but I'm talking about the poignancy and the message of the movie. You know what I mean? The village, y'all. Our villages are getting smaller because, again, limiting beliefs have said women can't trust one another.
Right.
Lies.
We got to be competitive. There's not enough room for all of us at the table. It's got to be me. I'm going to get you before you get me. All of that kind of stuff. And so let's talk a little bit about the village, because I want to definitely shout out and tribute to the women that are a part of people's villages. All right, I got to shout out my village folks. So who y'all go ahead and start, because I can go. I love my village. I'm telling you, where would I be? Where would I be without my village? Okay, all right. I'm feeling very dream girlish. Go ahead. She got the break. I know y'all gonna take it. My husband gonna come and take it from me.
And I am telling you
now. Okay, I'm just saying now.
I ain't got that, but I got this. But y'all know.
She got the phone. Did you
now Dream Girls, because I'm a Effie it all day.
Okay,
is my movie.
I don't want to be Effie. I want to be. I don't want to be
the underdog.
Huh?
I'm always going for the underdog. You know, they did her wrong.
They did, but but I don't want to be with the one where Eddie got moves either. I don't want to be her either.
I don't want to be with
moves. We need to do a whole show on the Dream Girls.
Oh, we should do that.
I'm down because I know all the songs.
Session on all of the toxic relationships that are going on in Dream Girls. I mean, seriously. Because all of them could have went. I mean, both characters, Effie and Beyonce's character.
It was
what are y'all doing? And my girl who stayed with Eddie. Eddie got sold. What Eddie? Lord, why is you still with Eddie?
I promise you that came to me. Laurel loves Jimmy.
Stop playing.
TV. I apologize in advance. This is what happens when we don't get together enough, y'all. They're gonna be like, man, you can stick to single and save here. Talk about being single that needed Jesus.
We're back.
Because we're real. They love
it. Real, relevant, and responsible solutions. That's what we're providing. Listen, we're gonna talk about the Dream Girls, y'all. I'm telling you, that's gonna be an episode.
Oh my God. And we should dress up as the characters.
Oh, I love that idea. I love that. Anything that we can wear sparkle, and we can wear I Am lip gloss.
Come on. I gotta make sure I have mine on deck.
Yeah, we're gonna get the okay. All right, we're focused. We're back, people. We're back. Welcome to the ladies' room. This is what happens in the ladies' room.
We're sorry.
Right? You don't know what's going on in there.
That's why we've been in there for like 30-45 minutes.
Basically. Here we go.
This is really what happens in the ladies' room. To be honest,
this is really it. We talk and laugh. And we bring up our energy levels.
Yeah,
like if he was not cute and he was the blind date and he was the one you got stuck with.
Like, girl,
we go to the bathroom and be like, girl, it ain't that bad. He ain't that bad. He's okay.
Just 15-20 more minutes and you out of there, girl.
Exactly. we go to the bathroom and call each other and be like, girl, this is the
call me in 10 minutes with an emergency. Tell me something about the dog.
My sister has done that, y'all. She has done that. She has been my emergency call. I have been on a date and my sister has literally called me. And I'll be like, what's going on? Are you serious? Oh my God. Okay. Give me a few minutes. I'm finishing up dinner. I am on the way. Girl, I have done that. Thank you for deliverance, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
I'm praying for y'all single women that's out there that's still dealing with emergency phone calls from your girlfriends. But this is what happens. This is real life. Okay. All right. Let's go back to our village. Let's give homage. Let's pay homage to our village. Give me your top 3. Who are the top 3 ladies in your village and why? Go.
So my top 3 is my godmother, Evangelist Mitch Delaney.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
prayed for someone. I prayed someone
Absolutely.
that had me at their heart
Yes,
and
ma'am.
saw my potentials and literally helped me get where I'm going. So when you
Absolutely.
see me today, it is because of Evangelist Miss Delaney. And I
Mm-hmm.
know we're talking about mothers and Elder Van Ness Wilkins. My godmother, you know, and I often joke with my sister. I'm like, if she called me one more time, but she'd be like, I called to tell you I love you. I called to tell you I love you. I mean, just literally acts of kindness. Everything that I've ever brought to her, good, bad, different. When I left her presence, I felt stronger. I felt like, hey, like I can do this. I can overcome this.
Mm-hmm.
And then my number two. Well, I have two number twos, which is my sister, you know, the El Renee.
Come on.
She is my village and we support each other. And what I tell people all the time is that we don't compete, but we celebrate and we push each other to greater. We push each other to greater. And if you don't have a good girlfriend, if you don't have a Ruth, if you don't have a Naomi, you got to pray about it. Like every female that's in my life, you know, Veronica Hardy, every female I won't say loyal to a fault. I'm loyal to who's loyal to me.
Come on.
And so these women have, like, when I'm gonna be honest, like people see me today when I ain't even have no food in my house. My best friend Janice, she would come by the house and drop off food. Veronica would cook for me, and I with days I feel like I was gonna be in a ball. My sister would be like, "Wait a minute, I know you there. Pick up this phone. What's wrong with you? No, you coming out of this." That's the type of people that you need in your village. You don't need nobody that's going to say, girl, no, he ain't no good, none of that. You need somebody that's going to speak life into your dead areas in your life.
Absolutely. That's it.
So I know I gave 3, but
I think that was about 4, but we're going to roll with it though. Okay.
I'm going to be honest, because I mean, how can you limit it to 3 when you
I know. You're right.
You know, right. I mean, I get it, you know, for the time of what we're doing. But I agree with Andrea, like Tiara. I've known Tiara, I know 15 plus years. Her, Monique, that's my wolf pack. Sharonda. When I was in North Carolina, I had nobody there. And Francis, she be on your live. Francis,
yes, I love Miss Francis.
When I tell you, when she could, even now that I'm here and not there, she can sense, you know, in the spirit.
I see.
She senses in the spirit. You know, she come and she. What's going on? I'm here. She got the mic. You know, she's like, I'm, you know, just checking on you. You know, April, in the spirit, since I felt you in my spirit, you know, you all right? What's going on? Because, you know, let's just be honest. We have our moments. We have our days. We don't have to talk every day, but to know that you know me in the spirit realm.
Nah, I'm trying.
Okay. To know that you know me in the spirit realm and you can speak to me, as she said, I always say, you need to have people that can speak life to you when you can't give life to yourself.
I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
Yes,
and those people matter to me, Lisa. Like, it's so many. I don't really want to go into getting naming names because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm forgetting them. But listen, Wolfpack, y'all know who y'all are.
But you know what the beauty, you know, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't want to.
I'm done now. I'm just saying, like, they and then you, like, since me and you, like, we literally just met each other for the first time last year.
Yeah. Yeah, but we've known each other about what, 3 years, 2 or 3 years,
you know. And like you said, Andrea, we're not competing. I give her information, she gives me information. It's a connection. It's uniting to do something bigger than ourselves.
Absolutely.
And that's what it is. That's where your village got to be people that you can unite with and stand 10 toes down with.
I love it. 10 toes down. I love it. This is so good because I mean we have had a good time tonight. Don't get me wrong now. And if you're a little too tight for single and saved tonight, it's okay. It's fine. Okay. Meet us next week, maybe. We'll see. But the point is this though. I am so glad to be able to provide opportunities for people to see what wholeness in relationships look like.
Yes.
Right? If everything is always serious, everything, and I am a very literal, very intense person. My sister knows that I am super intense. I am the no nonsense one, like no, step 3, step 9. I mean, I am very intense and literal, right? My sister has to bring me down and be like, no, it's okay, calm down. But I'm saying that to say, if I did not have an Andrea in my life, though, and all of us were the same way, that's probably why y'all ain't getting along. You need diversity in your village. Let me say that. You need diversity in your village, because if all of y'all have the same dysfunctions, the same proclivities, the same stink attitude, y'all all depressed at the same time, y'all date the same bummy dudes. If y'all are all on the same level, who is pulling who up? Who is the strength at the moment? Who is strong enough? Who is strong enough to be the pillar?
That's good.
Who is that? If all of us are always struggling, we always going through, we always complaining, we're always, jealous. Look like you got 2 steps ahead of me today, and I'm still. I mean, if you need a village that can surround you, and I love what you said, Cena, about the fact that we don't have to talk every day. We don't have to be. Now, my sister and I do have to talk every day. It's a problem. It's a problem.
She said it's a problem.
I said it's a problem.
Help me out.
Wait, my mic ain't working.
If we don't talk every day, one of us is gonna have an attitude, and I'm just gonna let you know that. If it ain't me, it's gonna be her. Okay.
Copy.
Now that's real, for real. Because I know the other week she was like, excuse me, you ain't called me. Oh, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
She was on the beach.
I sure was. Yeah, don't do that. I was on vacation. She's right. Like
Wi-Fi work at the beach.
I ain't trying to throw no shade, but I think she went live because I seen it and I was on there. But I'm gonna let y'all have that.
Wait a minute, girl, stop. She went live.
Here. This is my show. All right. No, we're not gonna do that to me.
Let me put you on mute.
Man,
she went live at the beach.
Okay, let's get back to the village, man. Come on, let me stay with my point. But no, seriously though, really though. All I'm saying is that, your village should encompass people who, number one, want to see you win.
Yes.
Oh, that's real good.
They want to see you win.
Come on.
Secretly, privately, publicly.
Come on.
They want to see you in the winner's circle.
Come on.
You also want people in your village that you don't have to prove, earn, set up, construct, develop, practice, saying, I need you. You need a village that you don't have to do any of those things. All I have to do is be me. And you like, what's going on with you? You all right? What's up? What's up? You need people that can pick you up in the spirit, like you just said. But here's the thing. You got to carry me. You got to carry me in the spirit in order for you to pick me up. Correct. That part. So here's my top 3. We got to go because we were way off to the left tonight, but that's what I love about the ladies' room. My top 3, if I had to have a top 3, of course, my village is Mrs. Ina Dean.
Mine's too.
Let me tell. Now wait a minute. Now wait. Now
I'm her favorite child.
Ma'am. Let me tell you something. Now we're getting out of control here. No, you cannot have her.
She got the mic.
I'm her favorite child. Oh wait, she got her mic.
I'm the favorite daughter. Thank you. So no, my godmother, Mrs. Ina Dean, Mama Dean, is my number 1 top village supporter. Yes, Mama Dean has patience with me. She carries me in her heart and she challenges me. That's what I needed.
Yeah.
I'm always challenging everybody else. So I need a me in my life. And Ina Dean is a me in my life. She don't care nothing about my tears, nothing about my no. She don't care nothing about that. She'd be like, no. She's the one that told me, you're a runner. I was like, really? She's like, you are. You like to run. I was like, oh my God. But I needed that.
Yeah.
Of course, my sister.
We'll pray heaven down.
And Jesus don't play about her. Okay? And that's all I'm saying. She will go into a heavenly language so quickly about me. And I'll be like, hey, I feel that, mother. Come on here. I love it. I'll be here for it. And I love my sissy Nicole, who is her biological daughter, for allowing me to share her mom. That ain't always easy either.
It's not.
She lets me share her mom, and I absolutely love Nicole for that. I don't want to, like you said, I don't want to get into calling too many names, and then everybody gonna be like, "You didn't.
You ain't shout me out."
No name. This is my show, and I can say what I would like to say. Do y'all question Oprah? Okay.
Cena.
Y'all question Iyanla. Okay. Do y'all question Iyanla? Do y'all do that? No. All right, listen. No. I got to give shouts out to my besties. And even I'm going there tonight because it needs to be said. You know, of course, my mother, my grandmother, the village of biological women in my life. Both my grandmothers on my father and my mother's side. My mom, her sisters, my aunts. Diane and Pat, I can't say that they're not a part of the village because they did. They were that foundation for me to show me what strong, educated Black women look like. Of course, my first lady, I have to give shout out to her. She has just from being in a distance, you know, my life is tremendous. I wouldn't be in none of this. Single and saved, married, none of this. I would have not done it had I not been planted in the right ground spiritually. So my besties, of course, you know, my girl Sheila, you know, Jay, my girl Dan, Chrissy, Star, you know, these are the women that, you know, Pam, these women honestly hold me down. And I can be absolutely exactly who I am. That's what I'm so thankful for. I am so thankful that I have women. And of course, my one and only blood sister, who is my number one from day one. I'm saying down A1, day one. She's been mom, dad, pusher, supporter, taxi driver. She's been the banker. She's been the therapist. She's been the nurse. She's been everything that, you know, and I'm so godly proud of her. And I'm so thankful that God allowed us to be in this season where we can watch each other grow. And it you know, this is all we wanted to say tonight, y'all. We've been laughing and joking and all of those good things, but I just wanted you all to understand that it is possible for you to have a village of women in your life that support you and love you. And you deserve that. You deserve that. Now, listen, I want to say this, then I'm about to get off of here, and I mean that. I want you, especially those mothers that are going, or you're going through because your mom is no longer with you. Let me encourage you. Do not stay in the spirit of lack. Do something to honor your mother. What we want to do is sit back and think about how we miss her. If you did what you were supposed to do while she was here on earth, your mama knew that you loved her. She knew that you were someone that, you know, she knew what your relationship was like. Honor her by, number one, being a woman of purpose, and also doing something special, doing something different. Don't you dare sit in the house this week and allow yourself to have you deal with those emotions. You let it come up and you let it come out. But I'm only encouraging you all to do that. Now, listen, I got to go here real quick because, you know, we got to pay the bills over here. I want to talk about what's next. What's next is Andrea B has her treasure chest. It is called the I Am Collection. Tell us really quickly how we can get in contact with you so that we can get our inspired, empowered, loved, encouraged, and motivated lips.
You can visit me at www.iamandreabriscoe.com. You can follow me on all social media, same iamandreabriscoe.com, and we will be happy for you to wear the luxury line as you say, I am motivated. I'm loved.